I believe his name was Chris Bray. He was a speaker for the men's session, and he had a really good point to make. Excuse me. He had a really good point to make. He said that a lot of the time we get caught up in chasing money, cars, anything, like the American dream, man, which it sounds great. It really does. And he gave a little bit of insight because apparently he's a music artist. I've never listened to any of his music. He's had a couple of top hits on the radio and everything like that. He's had it all, apparently. And he said that it just feels empty up there. And it's crazy how it can feel empty up there. Well, it's because we all long for that ongoing, loving relationship. And if we don't have that, then we really don't have nothing, because God built us, He made us and formed us to experience love and to give love, right? Whenever God made Adam, He breathed His life into him, and He let him do some stuff for a little bit, and then He took him to the side and was like, "Hey, you need a partner. It's not good for you to be alone. Which one of these animals that I made do you want? Name every single one of them. Tell me which one you think is good." He goes through, names every single animal, which probably took a very, very long time. And he goes like, none of these work. None of these work. They don't talk like me. They don't look like me. They don't smell like me. They're just not like me. So obviously, you put him into deep sleep, took his rib, and then boom, Eve. All right. After that, things are great for a little bit. He had that loving relationship that he desired. And so we all need that too. It doesn't have to be a significant other. It can be brothership, sistership, whoever. You know, like, whenever you leave here, don't get trapped in grades. Obviously get good grades, study, do your due diligence, do good. But if that's all you chase, if that's your only goal, if that's the only thing you look for in life, you're going to feel empty. If you feel empty, you're not going to feel loved, you're not going to feel worthy, which was the entire theme of this entire trip. So make sure that you enjoy your experiences with people around you. Reach out and be with each other, talk to each other, pray over each other like we did today. It was great. It was a great experience. Like I said, that was my favorite part of today, was praying over each other. It was great. You know, I loved adoration too. Cried a little bit, but I cried more when everyone was praying. I just looked around and just saw everyone. I've never seen anything like it. It was really great. So, but yeah, please take
They're so good.
Take this with y'all. Don't let it just fade away. Keep this spark alive. Go to church. Go to confession. Confession is going to be your best friend. I'm telling you. You're going to hold yourself accountable. The church encourages everyone to do an examination of conscience every single day. Do it whenever you go to sleep. You can look it up. It's right there. There's pamphlets almost in every church that you go to. Do it. Go to confession and continue to seek the Lord and continue to seek relationships with people. Okay, I guess that's it for me. And here's my best buddy, Saul. We spent a lot of time together, all three of us together. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. I just have like a testimony during like adoration. Like I was praying for like each and one of y'all to like open y'all's hearts to like God. And I'll be honest, in the beginning a lot of y'all were like talking, y'all weren't paying attention. And like the more I prayed for y'all, like I would look around, some of y'all would like start singing, some of y'all started like crying, and it was like a very like beautiful like sight to like see, and so that made me really happy because y'all opened y'all's hearts to like God, and so it was very like emotional seeing that. I don't know how many of y'all have like problems in life, and I mean God was truly right there in His presence. And I hope, like with that feeling that y'all got, y'all truly like seek Him like in the Eucharist. We're very blessed to have Father Jim in confession. Like when I was y'all's age, I didn't have Father Jim. We had another father, and like I was like super scared to go to confession. But now like I go frequently to receive God. Make sure y'all are always like clean. Like how was it Maggie, the lady that was talking, or Bob about the gutters? Like a gutter, like if you don't clean it, you're just gonna build up all that junk, and it's bad for you. Like just like sin, the more you like build it up, the more it's gonna grow. So you gotta clean yourselves. Go to confession. Y'all felt the presence of God. He's really there in the Eucharist, and I don't know how y'all feel right now. Like y'all might feel like y'all might be like in fire, like on fire. So like a campfire, if you don't add wood to it, eventually it's gonna fade out. So make sure y'all go to confession, receive the Eucharist, read y'all's Bible, pray. If y'all don't know how to pray, take baby steps. As soon as y'all wake up, pray, be thankful. But before y'all go to bed, pray. Eventually it's all gonna add up and build up, and y'all gonna be praying rosaries. It's really beautiful. And I mean, like St. Carlo Acutis said, the Eucharist like the highway to heaven. So make sure y'all receive them. And yeah, so that's it for me.
Definitely, we need to constantly examine our conscience and reflect on our daily activities. I have to be honest too, I did not want to be the lead this year. Father Jim twisted my arm numerous times, and you too, I know. But I'm glad I did. I really got a lot out of it. It was a lot of planning, a lot of paperwork, a lot of bugging Danny and other people, other chaperones to get things for me, because I wasn't in Alabama to get those things that I needed. But I really am glad I came. I got a lot out of it, and I got to tell you, ladies, I was so impressed with all of you Saturday morning when we got so little sleep the night before, and you guys were up at 5:30 getting ready without being called or without having your door knocked on. That was amazing. I don't think that in 100 years would I ever expected that to be the case. But you were great, and I really did appreciate being with you. I got so much out of the sessions as you did, and I just thank you for letting me be part of it.
So last night when everybody was kneeling down, I started bawling my eyes out, and I had a friend that gave me a hug, and that's what I needed. You know, I'm not gonna say who, but I'm just gonna say, and I looked around and I saw a lot of people crying, but I saw one specific person that I knew that needed a hug. Because when I looked at them, I knew that they were going through a lot. Although I'm not a priest or God or a saint, I just saw it because I knew that they were going through a lot, and the only person that could fix that was God. And so I'm not gonna say who is that person, but I could just tell that they needed a hug. And when I gave them a hug, I felt like I don't know how it felt like. It's just like, you know, like I could tell that person needed that, and they were very grateful for it. But I saw like a lot of people actually opening their hearts up to God, And I feel like if you don't open your heart out to God and let Him like be in your life, you can't live without Him. Because that's how I was. I couldn't live without God because I was going through a lot. And I prayed to God and I told Him, God, open doors for me so that I can find my passion in life. And when I did that, like, I felt like so happy, like I felt love in my heart. And I've never felt anything like that before anywhere else at any time besides last night. So I mean, that's like all that I had to say, but yeah.
Pues yo nomás quiero decirles, lo voy a hacer en español. Ok, gracias porque me dieron la oportunidad de ser su chaperona, o aunque no era su chaperona, de compartir con ustedes. Y yo también, yo no planeaba ir. A mí un día que fui a rezar el Via Crucis, Debbie fue la que me invitó, me dijo, pienso que había de ser una buena persona para guiar a las muchachas. Y me invitó y luego le dije que sí porque ya había venido antes y me gustó mucho la experiencia porque como que te conviertes con todo lo que te dicen porque como que siento que es un ambiente para jóvenes, como que yeah. But anyways, nomás les quiero decir que no dejen de buscar a Dios, especialmente en la Eucaristía. Para mí, yo cuando no comulgo, porque casi siempre trato de comulgar cada 8 días o de estar en gracia, ajá. Y cuando no comulgo yo siempre siento que me falta algo como para empezar mi semana, y cuando me confieso y vuelvo otra vez a comulgar ya me siento como completa. Yo no les quiero decir que ojalá que ustedes también así se puedan sentir, que busquen a Dios en la Eucaristía, que es lo más grande que tenemos de Él, y que también como el tema fue que somos dignos, que somos worthy. But, quiero que no importa que a ustedes a veces los estándares de las redes sociales los hagan sentir como que no son suficientes o que no son worthy, que yo les quiero decir que no les tiene que importar nada de eso, que Dios nos ama a todos tal y como somos, y que siempre traten de ver a un amigo en Él, como de decirle todo lo que ustedes sientan, de lo que están pasando, y Él siempre va a estar ahí para ustedes y siempre los va a ayudar. Y gracias otra vez, y espero que hayan tenido un buen viaje y que sigan practicando estar cerca de Dios ya de ahora que vamos para atrás. Y ya es todo.
I think I'm going to do a little bit of Spanglish. Girls, primero que nada, like, thank you for being a good group. I really enjoyed coming and spending time with todas ustedes. También tengo que confesar que I was entre sí, no porque no quisiera venir, I wanted to come, pero pues me voy a casar, mucho estrés.
Woo! Where's the invite? Yeah, where's the invite? Actually, it's at my desk.
And like, whenever they kept asking me que si quería venir, I'm like, should I go? Should I not go? But once I was here with you guys, I was like, I made the right choice. I guess the most touching part was seeing all of you last night in adoration. It's like las quise abrazar a todas, like you were all into it, and that's what it's supposed to be like. Que siente la presencia de Dios. And también los boys, like I did see some of you guys, and y'all were actually letting yourselves like feel His love and presence. And I know that sometimes you guys are more like cerrados, like you don't show emotions, but it's good, like it's a good thing. And I know that the girls were praying a lot for you guys too, that you would have that experience. And
was Friday. Yeah, Friday. I was not able to receive communion, and I felt really sad that I wasn't in a state of grace to be able to receive Him. I was looking forward to go into confession before the trip, but wasn't able to. But luckily, we had Father Jim give us a private confession session. And me and some of the other kids, I think Armando, Andres, Josh, Gael, and Tony, like a few of us had to go. And Friday we were trying to go, like at the end of the night, probably we were like, oh, there's gonna be a lot of people, so we're like, we didn't even try. And we're like, hopefully we'll find Father Deacon Ed again. And Father eventually, he showed up out of nowhere. So God answered our prayer about having to go to confession. And we were able to go. I think adoration for some of y'all was probably the better part of the night last night. And it was the same for me. Other times that I've gone to adoration, like I'll be trying to focus on God and feel His presence. But there's times that I don't think I felt His presence as much as I did last night. Yeah, Deacon had put his arm around, on my shoulder, and I took it as a hand, as put your hand on his shoulder, on Jorge's shoulder too, and I did, and then I don't know, it went on from some of y'all are shy to put your hands up and praise Him, and I don't know, something moved me to grab Jorge's arm and I raised it up for him, and after that, him too, he had his arms up without my assistance. It was a good sight to see. And then after that, I started praying over everybody, and I started crying. Tears of joy for y'all. I don't know. It felt really nice. And I think Austin, he said y'all really did a 180 from not caring too much or goofing off to really being attentive of what was going on. And yeah, I think I can speak for all the chaperones, but even the girls, I think y'all did amazing.
They did.
Y'all are awesome, yeah. Yeah, and hopefully, God willing, and He allows us to come again next year, maybe some of y'all can come.